Hello everyone, I'd like to briefly give you a walkthrough of the mail section of R360 Cloud Communication Suite. This mail has some very interesting features that will make managing information much easier for you than other mail clients. First, let's take a look that you can get all your different mail accounts in R360. You simply add them with this Add Account button. You have to know how to put in the POP3 information. Most people have done that a few times on different mail clients. Once you add in your mail accounts, you'll see that all the mail comes in one unified inbox, which is quite useful. If you don't like that and you want to look at each mailbox one at a time, you would just uncheck the boxes that you don't want to see mail for, or you could go through them one at a time if you want to separate them out. But I found it's really useful to get all the mail into a single inbox, like what we're looking at here. So let's start by checking on some of the mail that has just come in. So I'm looking at a message now, and notice if I double click it, it will open it in a separate tab. I single clicked it, so it opens it down here below. And notice that these two panels on the right now hold information that's related to this email. So these are the people who are, the sender and the receiver of the email. And here is what we call related cloud. So this email is related to a cloud. And if you haven't already done the little tour about what are clouds, these are organizational containers or an organizational collaboration space where you can have conversations, documents, contacts, notes, scheduled events, all wrapped into what we call a cloud container. And then you can relate mail to these cloud containers. So it sort of replaces the concept of what we used to think of as mail folders, okay? But skipping that for a minute, let's take a look at just the simple convenience of when you get a mail. I got a mail from Athena. I can hover over her and I can see that she's online right now. And if I want to reply to her the quickest possible way and interactively, I'll just send a chat to avoid going back and forth 3 times. So I'll say, it's okay to send out the meeting invitation. I know she got that. For example, let's say she had appeared in an offline status, but I felt it was quite urgent. I could actually send her an SMS saying the same message. Please set up the meeting. Send that to whichever phone number that she has on record. And because she's my contact, she shares that information with me. So now or I could have replied normally. And I want you to notice that if I do in fact reply to this message, what's very unique about our mail client is that you can associate any mail with any cloud. So here you can see it's associated with this Cypress Launch Cloud. Or I could actually post this message if I wanted a lot of people to see it and I wanted to post it into one of my active clouds where there's maybe 5 or 6 people who are interested in this exact subject that was relevant to them. Rather than CC it to them, I could just post it into the cloud. And what's useful about that is if I invite 3 more people into that cloud tomorrow, I don't have to go back and find this mail and try to forward it to them. So that's a small point, but these small points are things we deal with every day, and saving time on them is quite good. So I'm going to look at the second mail now, and I'm going to double click this one to open it in a panel, and you'll see I've got the document down here that was sent to me. And if I click on the document, it brings me into a tab about this document. And Let's say I wanted to quickly share this with Athena. I don't have to deal with the mail system at this point. I just will get her and share this file out. So you can see now she's been shared out on this file. She'll receive a message in this window here where it'll say you received a new file. She'll click it to open it. And I can see that this document is related to this email, or it could have been a series of emails, or it could have been related to a cloud. In this case, it's not, but you can see the basic idea in action there. Another quite useful feature, let me open this. If I click on Athena and open her in a separate tab, I'll see all her contact information, her profile, and her contact network that if she's put the setting that I'm allowed to see it, which she did obviously. I'll see our whole mail history back and forth together, and I can see all the posts she's done on clouds that I'm working on with her. I can see all the files that she shared with me or that I've sent to her back and forth. And so there's a series of files. And you notice when I hover over these files, I have lots more options. I can see who's viewed the file. I can see, you know, what it's related to. I could also see if we've got any shared events coming up in the future. So you can see I've got quite a few appointments and meetings with Athena, and I can find them all very, very quickly from here. And if she shared any links with me or tags, I can also find that information right here. So again, you understand that the context is what makes this system really, really good. Everything gets related together. And as you start using this, you'll start to experience small time savings that you get from this on a daily basis, and it becomes very, very addictive once you get used to this kind of convenience. I want to point out one other thing in this very elementary lesson. I will next be doing a more intermediate lesson on some of the more powerful things here on how you associate these things to clouds and route them back and forth. But very simply, when you load all your mail accounts, and then if you go to the library section here, you'll notice that in the attachments section of the library, you'll see all the files that were sent to you. So for example, if you had gotten 50 emails in the last 4 hours and 3 of them had important attachments, rather than hunt through the 50 emails to find those 3 attachments, you could simply come here and just see the 3 attachments. And once you click on anything in this section, again, you can trace it up to what mail that related to. So that was a mail sent to me again from Athena. I can go into that mail, and if that was CC'd to someone else, I could drill into them, go into the cloud, etc. Okay, that's that for now.